evening, everyone. Welcome to the Annual Day Celebration 2024 of Swarnim International School.
This year, the theme of our celebrations is Tattvam, which represents the 5 foundational elements in the universe: earth, water, fire, space, and air, essential for sustaining existence and maintaining balance and harmony in the universe and cosmos. Ladies and gentlemen, I now welcome on stage a leader whose leadership and guidance have helped us sail through difficult times. May I call on stage our director, Ms. Swati Saraugi ma'am. Ma'am, please.
We're absolutely delighted and honored to have with us a galaxy of stars. May I request our principal ma'am to join me in felicitating them? Vinod Kumar sir, the Principal Secretary of School and Higher Education, Government of West Bengal. Sir, an Indian Administrative Service officer, has had an extensive career in various administrative roles across the state of West Bengal. His career trajectory spans a diverse range of leadership positions with a focus on public administration, human resources, public policy and regulatory work like Secretary of Health and Family Welfare, Secretary of Women and Child Development and Social Welfare, the District Magistrate and Collectorate of North 24 Parganas and Hooghly, and the Commissioner of Commercial Taxes, and many, many more. Sir, we cannot even express our delight at having you here today. Thank you so much. Shri Sumit Gupta, sir, IAS District Magistrate, South 24 Parganas. Shri Sumit Gupta, sir, is an IAS officer currently serving as the DM of South 24 Parganas, the largest district in Bengal. In his current position, sir is instrumental in ensuring the safety and smooth conduct of major events in the region, and the latest going to be the Ganga Sagar Mela, in which we all know it is the largest religious congregation, and he's proposing 1100 cameras and drone surveillance to ensure safety for everybody and effective management. In spite of your multiple commitments, sir, you have made time to be with us here on a Saturday evening, and that really means a lot. Thank you so much. We are honored also by the presence of Srimati Richa Gupta, a multifaceted personality, a teacher who has taken time out to be with us here and bless our children. Thank you so much, ma'am. Sirs and ma'am, we are now in our 8th year of running, and allow me a quick recap of what we are doing here at Swarnim. A vision of Sri Hari Prasad Budhya and ably aided by Sri Sanjay Budhya, Swarnim International School is now 8 years old. On our board are distinguished citizens of the city, that of course is Sanjay Bhaiya, Sri Prabir Roy sir, the former sheriff and a leading corporate figure, Sri Pradeep Agarwal, Raktama ma'am, we have to felicitate Pradeep sir. He is the most sought after man in Kolkata because he is the CEO of Heritage and he is our SMC member. Sir always takes out time to come for our annual day and bless us. It really means a lot. Shri Devi Prasad Duwari, the former director of the Birla Planetarium, Shri Amitabh Mohan, Srimati Suchatrita Roy Chaudhary, principal of Silver Point School, and again our SMC member, and Srimati Neenu Budhya, who is also here with us today, the founder of I Can Fly and Caring Minds. I would also like to recognize the presence of Shri Bashuk Chaudhary from the Heritage Business School. Thank you, sir, for coming here. It was long overdue. One of the many things we follow here is the MI, the multiple intelligence theory propounded by Dr. Howard Gardner, the psychologist from Harvard University. The theory says that each child is born with a different intelligence, and it is up to us, the school, the teachers, and the parents, all partners in the child's growth, to encourage that intelligence. He says it is not about how smart you are, it is about how you are smart. So at Swarnim, we try and develop all the different intelligences so that the children grow up to be well-rounded individuals. A very quick snapshot of what we are doing here. One of the first intelligences is literacy and linguistic. So to this extent, we have a reading week where for 1 week, we encourage all sorts of activities which will help children develop a love for reading, for books, which we all know is a huge challenge these days. We also have book recommendations where children write the books that they have enjoyed so that their peers are encouraged to read those books. We have a show and tell for the early years. Because of these small things, we have won the first #1 in library and reading culture for the 3rd time in a row. The next intelligence that we encourage here is the mathematical logical intelligence. This we do through various activities like visiting the IIT, through chess classes with Debindu Barua, with logic quiz with UKG upwards, with Mind Spark from class 5 to 10, with robotics, which our guests had a chance to see right now, which our parents had a chance to see at Montage. Because of these things, our children won 3rd out of 87 very reputed, very established schools in the East India Inter-Schools National Space Day quiz competition, something we are very proud of our children for. The next intelligence is the kinesthetic intelligence, which is all about the body intelligence. So this we encourage by daily outdoor play till class 5 with sports like football, badminton, cricket, skating, basketball. Sirs, we did not get a chance to go up, but our basketball court is on our terrace here. Our cricket nets and our badminton is on the terrace over here, and skating is on another terrace. We have 7 terraces in the school, and we use all of them for sports. So we do a lot of sensory play for the young ones. We do dance. We do daily yoga. Interpersonal skill. Oh, we were the prize winners at the Balikan Shiksha Sadan in the obstacle obsession because of all these little things that we are doing with our children. The interpersonal skill, the interpersonal intelligence that we encourage in our children is through things like the Dan Utsav, where parents, you have sent all these things, so you know about it, where they will send pre-loved clothes, toys, books, stationery, and we send it to Gunj and to help them, another NGO. And we also call children from them there to come and play with our children so that there is no sense of us and them, but more of an inclusive society that we can help build together. We have something called a kindness chain, where if a child does something nice for somebody or something, but he has done something nice for you, they write it on a piece of paper and they put it on a chain. And then every class tries to see which class has got the longest kindness chain. So these small activities help the children to develop these feelings from the beginning. Intrapersonal intelligence. This we do through a fruit week, which parents of course know that children are encouraged to eat different colors fruits during the whole week, and then they get a fruit champ badge if they do that. We also had a workshop on eating the right things. Label Padhega India. I hope parents are aware of that. Your children have told you about it. We made our children aware of how to read the contents of something before they will consume it, to be more savvy citizens. We have a tree of appreciation where the teachers will recognize the children for any non-academic skill that they have shown in those in that month. We have a wall of emotion in order to sensitize and to teach our children to sensitize and empathize. The visual spatial intelligence. This we do through learning through a lot of projects and artwork. We had montage and a lot of your parents were here where Swamiji was our chief guest. Musical intelligence, compulsory for everybody. We have clubs, we have competitions. Naturalistic intelligence, we encourage nature at a lot of different levels. We have a fish pond, we have birds, we have gardening. We helped collect 1,200 gutlis, mango gutlis, so that they can be used for farming. We have, in the Van Mahotsav, we planted and saved 375 trees and plants. And we have a pet carnival that is a very unique program where children or our children plus children from around are encouraged to bring dogs or cats, and we have a show over here with them. They play with their pets. So all these different intelligences, like I said earlier, help to make a well-rounded human being, which was yesterday's theme, the spark within. Because it goes on to show that when everything is in harmony, a child will go up and he will learn and do what is best for him. And harmony is today's theme, Tattvam. This program, conceived in-house, talks about the harmony between the different elements. And if we can achieve this harmony within ourselves, within our families, and within society, we will have done our job.
Sangachatvam Sambadathvam Samvomanansi Janatam Sangachatvam Sambadathvam Samvomanansi Janatam.
Thank you so much. May I request everyone to please stay back on stage. Request the students for a photograph.
Moving on to class 5, we have Shamontok Paik, the highest scorer in 5 subjects: English, Maths, Science, Social Studies and Bengali. We have Ishanvi Chakraborty for securing the highest marks in Hindi.
From class 6, may I call on stage Abhiraj Chaudhary, who scored the highest in English, Maths, Science and Social Studies. May I call on stage Umang Mahato, who's done exceptionally well in his...
Good evening, everybody. My dear colleague, District Magistrate, South 24 Parganas, Mr. Sumit Gupta, with his better half, Richa Gupta, Mr. H.P. Budhia, Mr. Sanjay Budhia, Mini Budhia ji, Director of the school, Swati ji, Pradeep Agrawal ji, CEO Heritage, Principal of the school, parents, dear students, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a great pleasure to be here today evening when the school has the annual program, and we just had a round of the school and had opportunity to see very young, very talented, bright students who demonstrated their skills, and we also saw them get award for excellence in various activities. One is immediately transported back to their own school days, you know, when you did not have much to worry about. and we had fun in the school. We had a peer group, we had friends. In fact, now with the nuclear families being there and the playground shrinking, school is a place where children get to meet their friends, children get to play, children get to express themselves. So my message to dear students is utilize this time, make friends, learn new things. This is the time when you can learn, and learning has no limits. So I would advise you all not only to excel in the academics, that is important, but also focus on extracurricular activities, focus on sports, focus on overall mental well-being, overall personality development, being a better human man. The times are changing. When we were in the school, the way things were taught, now the way the things are taught, technology has come into, and we had a demo of the robotics lab. There was nothing called robotics in school, maybe 30 years back. The audiovisual, the computers, the internet, the universe of information is expanding so fast, and the children are learning very fast. So this is an opportunity where we benefit, but there's also a pitfall. There's a pitfall now. We generally hear from the parents, from the teachers, that earlier when the children used to love holding a book, reading a book, many of them get addicted or get tuned to the digital, to the mobile, to their laptop, to their tabs. I'm reminded of pros and cons of technology. If I can quote something, while the nuclear power is a great technology and gives us immense power to meet our energy needs, it also makes nuclear bomb which can be devastating. And we have had 2 instances in World War when nuclear bombs were dropped in Japan. You have read in a history book. So, dear students, it is in our hand that how we want to use the technology, how we want to use the facilities that are available to us, whether we want to make a productive use of this or whether we want to spoil our time into doing things which harms us without our realizing to that extent. So my message to you is that interact with the real human beings and reduce your time on the digital screen. We all need to be empowered. The teachers need to focus on fostering critical thinking, creativity, problem-solving skills in the students. It is not important that we do a rote learning and remember the lessons only to write in the exams and then they forget the next day. It is extremely important that we comprehend what we are reading, what we are taught. We are able to apply that to the real world. And I was delighted to listen to Swati's speech when she referred that the children learning here are relating their skills earned to the real world. One thing more which I can tell the children is that be curious, ask questions. Anything that you get to know and your teacher tells you, if you do not necessarily understand, that why is it that, please feel free to ask questions. It is with curiosity that you sharpen your brain and you get to know the deeper meaning. This is the time, children. Enjoy, utilize, because this time will never come back. You cannot go back to your previous class and try to learn those concepts. So, do not miss the opportunity. Make best use of your time. While the grades are important, It is not everything. It's okay, if you do not get 100 out of 100, to be here in the midst of a lovely evening and to be able to share my thoughts with you. Thank you so much.
Agarwal, CEO Heritage, Principal Madam, the parents, the children, students, staff, as well as all present. A very good evening to all of you. First of all, we had a tour of the school. We could see what all new technologies, new things the schools are coming up to. As Sir just pointed out, that these things were incomprehensible maybe some years back. And yes, coming to school, we get transported to our times. If I could share my experience, the next year, that is 2025, it will be my 25th year. I mean, passing out 25th year, our batch of 2000 batch. So that time it was the in thing, 2000 batch is passing out. And in school, whichever class passes out, let's say the 12th class, it always says that the kind of things we have done, the kind of mischief we have done, no other class is able to do that. So this has been going on for on. So again, for the 25th year also, special things are being planned. So this is the kind of attachment I give, or we all give to our school days. Because we are young, we are raw, we don't have any ill will in us. We know that whatsoever we do, the next day we have this school, and then I mean, we don't have to plan much other than that, sitting with friends, eating lunches, breakfast in schools, then after school, tuitions, studies, we laugh, we cry. We are also young and without any mischief or ill will. So the kind of impact school has, the environment, it's not only the studies which matter. Academically, some of the students may be very good, some of the students may be good, but again, it's the overall development of personality. How much of time are we given to our extracurricular activities, to sports, to music, to culture, to art, to other things? So for students, the first thing I would like to ask all of you is to dream. And as Sir mentioned, you ask questions, be creative, and please reduce this time on the mobiles, on the laptops. Post 2020, the world has witnessed change. We saw COVID. March 2020, I think up to 2022 March, these 2 years, in some schools 2.5 years, all classes were on online mode. So parents from middle class families, below middle class families, they were all forced to buy tablets because the classes were going online. What that has done is make many of children addict to all this, to online things, to PlayStations, to computers, we live in a world of Facebook Live, Instagram, Reels, and that is, you take time to read a book. You take 7 days, 10 days to read a book, but all these Reels you can see for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes. You will be an hour on them and you will see that, oh, it appears as if we are there only for 5 minutes, which makes you basically a loner, which is the opposite which the school intends you to. You come, you share, you be in the environment with like-minded children, you make friends, you share your meals. But social media and this digital things, they are all making us loners. We are having digital friends. So this is one thing which the overflow of information the World Wide Web has given us. The perils are perhaps also, so it's on us, the onus is on us, on parents, on teachers, to make students aware that yes, it is necessary, but to what extent it is necessary, a fine balance has to be drawn. Otherwise, what we are turning up is we may be doing good in academics, but then we are all too dependent on this digital. In fact, I have seen instances and met with parents who now, my friends only, who say that their children don't even eat their food if they are not seeing a tab or on a digital platform. Focus is one thing I would like you to, each and every student, as Swati ji mentioned in the presentation given, that each and every student is good at something. It's on us to find out on what we are good at. But with focus and hard work, perseverance, we all will be able to achieve what all we are set for. So focus is one thing and dreaming about it is the other thing. So students, I will also not take much of your time, and we all look forward to the performances, and I would like to thank Swarnim International School for inviting me, and it's a lovely evening and looking forward to the performances, and best of luck to all the students for academically, for overall personality, for overall development of character, so that you are the leaders, you will be the innovators of tomorrow, you will be the leaders, and you be good human beings also. I mean, all we need is success, but along with success also we need a good heart. Be good human beings also. Best of luck to all the students, to Swarnim International School, for good times ahead. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Your encouragement will definitely drive us to achieve greater heights.
Great elements. They are the causes of creation, sustenance, and destruction. The universal mind of all beings. The infinite expanse that stood the test of time, without a beginning or an end. I am a silent witness to the birth and death of stars, cradling galaxies within me. I am the rhythm, the melody, the very essence of existence. I am Antariksh. Source of warmth and light. This is Agni. and destroyer, sustaining the delicate balance of the intricate ecosystem.
And it crushes on.
I am no longer a source of warmth. I destroy everything I touch because I am uncontrolled and untamed.
My rivers run dry. My oceans choke on waste. How can I flow when I am poisoned?
And I am full of waste. My endless expanse is now littered. My stars all hidden.
Parents, please encourage them. They put in a lot of hard work for this. Please encourage them. Through their action and care, can become the harbinger of change. It is the children who can help us and the planet heal and pave way for a brighter future.
The responsibility lies with us now. We, with intent and determination, can help you flourish. Earth, water, fire, air, and space, we are with you. Together, we can and we will.
We plant trees to heal you, Prithvi and Vayu.
Rivers and seas to save you. Together we can heal. The rivers will run clear and the oceans will breathe again. We learn to use you in the right spirit so that, Agni, you can burn bright and guide us along.
Can we have a big round of applause for all the participants who have put up such a spectacular show? Your appreciation means a lot to them.
Your encouragement means a lot to our students. Thank you. Now, may I request our principal, Ma'am Rumjumi Biswas,
Thank you, children. And of course, the formal vote of thanks for many people, but I'll start today with thanking the children because I was mesmerized. I did not get up from the seat. So children, you've done a brilliant job. We were very, very honored and privileged to have Shri Vinod Kumar and Shri Sumit Gupta as our guests of honor. It meant a lot to us that they had come and graced the occasion. Even Srimati Gupta had come, and that means a lot, she being a teacher. and any teacher who comes always has some feedback, some insights which help us. Of course, today we have our chairman sir amongst us. Yesterday we missed him. Thank you, sir, for making a time and coming, because it always means it's very motivating whenever you are here. And Uma ma'am also for being here and encouraging our children. Obviously, I must thank the school managing committee members and the school management, and of course our director for being the force behind.